Do you have a hankering for some chicken tenders? Well, in this video, I've got you. I've got a very simple recipe with ingredients you probably have on hand that you can easily whip up in 30 minutes.
Sizzle, serve, yum. Okay, we have our heavy whipping cream. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of that along with 2 eggs. You're also going to use half a cup of these 100% Parmesan crisp. You can find them in your salad aisle. This is going to help make those tenders crispy. And then get 1 teaspoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I use also a Ziploc bag with a mallet. And then, of course, I have my baconettes, which are my pork rinds. They're called also chicharrones. And you can see it's for a really good price. I got it. But I use a cup of this when I do these tenders. And then I'm going to just like get 2 of these eggs. I get 2 large eggs. Now, with these packs right here, you either get a pack of chicken tenderloins or you're going to get 2 chicken breasts and slice them thinly and place them all inside of the Ziploc bag. Now, when you place them inside the Ziploc bag, you want to make sure you're removing all the air so that way the bag doesn't pop when you are flattening them out with your mallet. And you're not going to overdo it. You're just going to do enough to make it flat. As you can see, I'm just going over it once and maybe twice for the really thick ones. And then look how flat the chicken tenderloins come out. You want this to be flat like this because this is going to help the chicken to cook easier and evenly. Now, I lightly season all of the chicken tenderloins and the chicken tenders, and that's just to give it a really nice flavor. I went a little heavy on the pepper, y'all. That was just me, though. But anyway, you want to just kind of mix it in. I don't put additional seasonings on there at this point. Found this cool little trick. Look at that. I kind of like dropped the egg, and you can see how it just cracked. It didn't work for the second one, but that's okay. You just go ahead, crack it. Add your 2 tablespoons of cream, as we said before, and now you're going to mix it thoroughly, kind of like if you were to make scrambled eggs, right? And you're going to see that it's going to have a nice, thick, creamy consistency. You're going to take your chicharrones. If you've got leftover in the bag, I kind of crush it up, and then I'm just going to use the chicharrones crumble right here. I'm going to pour it in the Ziploc bag, but I've added the Parmesan chips and the pork rinds, and then I'm going to add all of the seasonings mentioned, such as the black pepper, the salt, and the garlic powder. And once I'm adding all of these, I know I'm using, initially when I did this video, I started off with a tablespoon, but I realized it was just too much. So I'm going to recommend instead a teaspoon because it's already been seasoned in the beginning. All right, once you put all of your seasonings in, again, make sure that you shake it up and then you're going to want to seal all of the air out the bag because the bag it will pop if this has happened. So you're going to smash it up. Great way to get those emotions out. Shake it up. You see I've got a ton of seasoning in there. And then just place it in a plastic container. Now set up your breading station. You're going to have your chicken, you're going to have your egg, and now you're going to have your breading. Take your chicken tenderloin, you're going to dip it in the egg, make sure it's well covered, and then you're going to press it in the breading and try to press it on all sides. Another little technique that I do with this, just to make sure all of the breading is on the chicken, is I give it a little shake. You notice that when I shake it up like that, it easily coats the chicken tenderloin. Now I just place it on a stainless steel sheet with a rack, and now I'm going to place it in my air fryer for 390 degrees for 10 minutes. All you have to do is just wait till it turns off, and yeah, you just put it on the top rack so it can get the maximum amount of heat. And now look at how they came out. They actually look delicious. They came out nice and tender and soft, guys. I don't have a dip with this, but if you can recommend one, put it in the comments below. But you can see this one was already tasted by someone. They did not want to eat the whole thing, I guess, because I would have been looking at it. But I'm telling you right now, this had to be what really hit the spot. I was looking for something. I wanted something from Chick-fil-A. Can't have the Chick-fil-A one because it has breading. So I decided to make my own. Go ahead and comment below on what you would do to change this recipe. And thanks for tuning in. Be sure to tap the screen on the left-hand side here for 2 additional videos that'll definitely help you on your carnivore journey. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.